Assalamu alaikum. I hope that you are doing well. So for today we are going to see the third part for reported speech. It is yes or no questions. Before we start for the part of yes or no question, let's have a repetition or recapitulation for statements. You still remember changes, okay? We need them also here, and also with statement we use that. With the imperative we use to or not to. Now for today yes or no questions, we have something new. We use if, okay, or whether, but try to remember just if, okay. So what does mean yes or no question? Firstly, yes or no questions, it means we start, we answer by yes or no, okay. We answer by, for example, say, are you Moroccan? Say, yes, I am, okay. Do you speak English? Yes, I do, okay. Do you like pizza? No, I don't, okay. So we answer by yes or no. This is, we call them yes or no questions. So when we have yes or no question, we start by if, okay. We don't use to or not to or that. We use just if. So for yes or no question, we have two cases. Okay, when we have verb to be, okay, to have and the models, we do what? We inverse. What does mean inverse? We inverse subject and verb, okay? For example, we have verb plus subject. So verb comes second and subject become the first, okay? We inverse, okay? So we have example. Are you busy today? This is what? Verb to be, okay? And this is you, it is subject. We do what? We inverse, okay? You becomes first, are second, okay? So he asks me if, so we use if, okay? We use if I, so you, it refers to what? To me, okay? Its question is for me. Okay, so it become I. We have verb to be. Is I, it become also verb. Now when we have if, we use just were. We use just were. If I were. It's accepted to use was, but what is now? It is were. With if we use just were. We see if I were, if you were, if he, she. It were, we don't use was with with verb to be. If I were busy today, it become what? That day. Today it's expression of time. It's changed. Okay, you still remember? Were you at home yesterday? Okay, verb to be and subjects we inverse. Okay. The police officer asked accused, okay, if, so we start by subjects, okay. You, it referred to accused, it can be he or she, okay, he. Were verb to be in the past, so where it become had been, okay, it's past, it become had been. At home. Yesterday it's become the day before, okay? Day before. So the next, have you done your exercise? The teacher asked student. We use if. So this is subject and this is the verb, we inverse, okay. So you refers to the student, so it's become they. Have, it's become had, okay. If they had, okay, had done. Your, it's become their, why? It refers to students, their exercise. Will you come tomorrow. This is models, okay? And future. I asked Hannah if so you refer to Hannah, it's become what? She. Will it become models? It's become will. It become mood. After model, no change. The verb is not conjugated. Would come. Tomorrow, it's become the next. Tomorrow, it's become the next day. This is for when we have verb to be, to have, and models, we inverse. Now let's move to the second case when we have verb to do. Okay, when we have verb to do, we do what? We delete, we omit it. Okay. Verb to do. Delete. محذوف. Okay. For example, do you like fish? He asked me. Now, when we have do, we do what? We delete it, okay? Do, it can be in the present or the past. We are going to see the past. So, we delete. But the verb here, it's going to be in the present. We keep in our mind. It is present, it's not the past. He asks me if. So, you, it refers to me, so it's become I. We have the present. The sentence is the present. Do and does, it's the present. We have just two cases in with the verb to do. We have present or the past. Okay. Simple past of like. What is it? Like fish. Okay. Another example. Did you? Did you work yesterday? He asks me. Okay, let's change this one. I asked him. I asked him. Him referred to Rashid or Khalid. If so, did we delete it? Okay. And you, it refer to him. We use he. Okay. Did, it's a past, but we keep in our mind this is something is the past. Did. So here we have simple past. It become past perfect. What is past perfect of of work? Had worked. Yesterday it's become the day before. So this is for what? Yes or no questions. Okay. So when we have yes or no question, we use just if, and we have two cases. Okay, with yes or no question, we have verb to be, to have, and the models. When we have these three verbs, we inverse. But when we have verb to do, for example, do you, did you? Okay, we delete, we omit them. Omit it. Okay, now let's move to the next with the WH question. WH questions. Okay, with WH questions, it is like yes, like yes or no, but there is a little difference. Okay, so when we have yes or no question, sorry, WH question, sorry. WH question, we don't use if, we use just WH. Okay, we are going to say an example. For example, we say Verb, also we need a verb to be. When we have verb to be and to have and the model, we do what? We invert. Same things with yes or no question. And verb to do, we do what? We delete. Okay, let's have an example. Where is my pen? Here we have verb to be. Okay, she asks me. Okay, so here we don't use if because we have WH question. What does it mean WH question? It means what, where, when, who. So all the words that start by WH for the questions, and also who, and how many, how far, how old. It is also WH question. Okay. She asks me. We don't use if. We use just WH question, which we have. It is where. And we have verb to be. Okay. The verb to be, we do what? We inverse. This is the verb and this is the subject. Okay. We inverse. My pen. My it refers to what? It refers to she. Okay. For example, to Khadija, we say her pen. Her pen is, it become changes. Okay, it become was. Okay. Another example with have or with have. What have you done? I asked him. What? We don't use if because we have WH question. What? This is the verb and the subject. We inverse. Okay. Verb to have with subject. You refer to him, so we use he. What he have, automatically it become what? Had done and finish. Models. When will you visit us? Okay. He asks me. Okay. When. So we have models, we inverse. Okay. You, it refer to me. So it's I. Will it become would? Okay. Visit is not changed because we have model. Usually after model we use bare infinitive. As it become them. You still remember in statement when we have we, it become they, us, them, our, their, and our, theirs. Okay. This is the we have seen WH question with verb to be and to have and models. Now let's see some example with verb to do with WH question. Okay. What do you say? He wanted to know. Okay, So we have WH question. We use what. And when we have verb to do, we delete, but we have present. So here it's become I. Okay. Say, it's become simple past. What is it? It's said. Okay. Why did he come? He asked us. So we have WH question. Why did we delete it? Okay. But we keep in our mind it is the past. The past is become past perfect. He is not changed. Okay. So he. Simple past it become past perfect. What is it? Had. Past participle of can is not changed. So this is the part for interrogative part. Okay, we have seen yes or no question. We answer by yes or no. When we have yes or no question, we use just if. But when we have WH question, we keep WH question. We don't use if. And try to remember when we have to be, to have, and the models we inverse. What does mean inverse? We inverse subject and the verb. And to do, we do what? We delete it. Okay. And this is just for interrogative part. So thank you for following me. See you inshallah in the next video.